the police department. He gave them funds, and then we see that sometimes the things that we are actually thinking is a big issue just needs just a very small thing, really, just a really small strategy. Really?
Have you, okay, like, for me, this is an accurate picture of what happens in Nigeria. If you go to one of these ministries and you need help, you see a stereotypical woman, maybe between her mid-50s to early 60s, and she'll be sitting right there on that chair with the power to give you what you want. And she will prefer to eat the whole rice in her cooler, go next to tiger nuts, eat cola nuts, eat everything that is in her old lady bag, and not attend to you. Does she have the power to do what you need? Yes. Will she do it? No. So that is like an accurate depiction of what Nigerian politicians have been doing so far. And for me, I was discussing with someone today, and I said the only thing I'm really looking forward to as the year goes forward is the purge. Now, the purge is like that period when a new administration is in, and out with the old and in with the new. So we'll begin to see a lot of people trying to fix up. We'll have governors now beginning to fix up. We'll have senators, we'll have ministers, we'll have people begin to, you see these defections that have been going to Labour Party. Obviously, when you get to Labour Party, you behave the way they behave and you follow their principles. Yes, you respect yourself.
The party.
So a lot of people are very uncomfortable at this moment, and that accountability that has not been present in Nigerian politicking is going to find its way into manifestation this year.
It's already started.
It started with the limitation. That's 5,000 naira limit for withdrawal. And someone is asking, how can I spend 5,000 in a day? It's very small. I spend up to 25,000, and in my head I'm checking. If you spend 25,000 in a day, multiply it for, let's say, 30 days, how much do you earn? You must be stealing. Because someone like Peter Obi goes just with his bag, he's just using the same aircraft just as we do. And so politicians that use private jet to go to just the next state, the cost of living for them is the way they steal money, and they want to keep up with it. So the central bank and what they are doing with the naira or whatever, for me, somehow, Nigerian citizens should understand that the conspiracy theory around it favors them.
Yeah, it does. Peter Obi did say that it would be for our benefit. You know, on this issue, there was this time when Patience Jonathan, the beloved, Patience Jonathan, the beloved, she was on she was doing like an address. She was addressing, was it parents or who? I don't even know. And then she goes, ordinary wife of Lagos State Governor, if you see her convoy. And I mean, if you think about it, this is the wife of the governor, and she's carrying this kind of convoy. Wife of the governor. Like, I understand that when you're in a public office, you need protection because you...
Which public office? Sorry.
But then,
which public office?
Is she in a public office though?
The first lady, Jessica, of course. We had this topic again.
People tend to scrap that out because it's not important.
The first lady office is not even constitutional.
Yes.
So we are saying first lady office as if it's constitutional. It's not.
It doesn't entitle them to anything
at all. And what is the job of the first lady? Okay, you are first lady, right? They give you 4 billion naira yearly. You have staffs, you have people working on that office.
Your family members are placed into strategic places.
Operating national states and
fight.
Do you know enmity between the governor and the governor?
That was too much.
Oh my God! You have personal experience again.
And the funny thing is, when Buhari was the president, right? The wife of Buhari, the popular one. She was not even in Nigeria. She was just spending her money outside the country,
living that local.
Exactly. Maybe it was that campaign that somebody came out and slapped somebody.
Oh yes, first lady.
Somebody came out and slapped somebody.
You call her name.
Violence.
You know what was hilarious was the walk from where from where she was seated at peace with God and man.
But she got it back now.
To where she went to collect.
Oh, I remember who you're talking about now.
He was connecting for a few minutes.
I was trying to remember.
Back.
Oh, that slap that went viral.
That slap was deep. It was a reset, factory reset.
It was not actually a slap though. It wasn't a slap. Like if you see the real picture.
What was it?
It wasn't. It was just like a push because the other lady was trying to like drag her.
Oh, Jessica, how is Jessica not? How are you out of this? Yeah, you in the country? Was she in the country?
No, there was. Wait, there was another video. The first video that was posted on the internet was just random person like outside, but then someone was already videoing from the back. So there was no actual slap. It was just her trying to protect herself, and then the woman wanted to like remove.
All right, we're not here to talk about the slap. Please. Let's just move on.
Anyway, like that's what we have seen. So we'll go on a short break now, and then by the time we get back, we will go to Twitter and go and look at
the walls of Twitter.
Come on.
You know, it's there that Nigerians do a lot of self-expression, and I'm here for it. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Labour Party, Labour Party, Labour Party, Labour Party, LP, can you get to the vote? Labour Party, Labour Party, LP, can you get to the vote? Labour Party, Labour Party, Labour say, Mama, Papa, now, Labour Party, Mama, Papa, now. Mama, Papa, now, to be Labour Party. Mama, Papa, now, to be Labour Party.
Mr. Peter Obi's administration built from scratch Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University Teaching Hospital with 25 building structures. His government funded transformation of massive infrastructural development, accreditation of 12 health institutions and 2 hospitals, and also built 10 maternal and childcare centers across the state. He is the first governor to purchase medical equipment worth over 135 million naira and 50 ambulances for the health sector in Anambra State, which remain functional till today. He built and equipped Dr. Jonwilo Heart Center in St. Joseph Hospital, Adazinnuku, where heart operations are performed. Anambra State is the first state in Nigeria to distribute more than 30,000 computers to secondary schools. Mr. Peter Obi distributed about 700 buses to secondary schools in Anambra State and built 200 primary school blocks. He donated the sum of 300 million naira to Anglican churches and 440 million naira to Roman Catholic churches to rehabilitate their missionary schools. During his tenure, he gave 1 million naira each to more than 160 first-class graduates. To promote the reading culture in the state, he went ahead to build a well-equipped library known as Prof. Kennedy Dike Library, Oka. He also rehabilitated the divisional library in Onitsha and gave 500,000 naira to each secondary school in the state to provide library materials. This boosted the student performance from the 26th position in Nigeria to the first position. The security improvement was exceptional as he provided security vehicles to 177 communities in the state. He cleared pension and gratuity owed since 1990 to the tune of about 37 billion naira and also paid monthly stipends to the elderly in the state. Mr. Peter Obi built the first secretariat complex in Anambra State to house the various Anambra State government ministries that were scattered all over the state. His good governance attracted the second largest brewery in the world, known as Sabmela, to build their first greenfield facility in the state. He was recognized by the Millennium Development Goals (MDG) as the best governor in the implementation of their programs in Nigeria. Peter Obi constructed 2 bridges across the popular Agulu Lake in Anyocha local government area of Anambra State at the cost of 2 billion naira. He funded Agulu Lake Hotel Project, Golden Tulip, and reconstruction of Upper Iweka bridges at the axis of Enugu-Onitsha Expressway with 6 lanes. Peter Obi constructed 800 km of road network between rural and urban areas. Some of the roads include Ibariam Internal Road, Ekulobia Ezinifite Road, Niger Drive Onitsha, Ifite Dunu Road, construction of Zik Avenue and Mpo Flyover, 30 verifiable bridges, Ezu Ebenebe Bridge, Oka North, Isu Anyocha Bridge, Opaka River Bridge, pedestrian bridge at permanent site Unizik Junction, Oka. He created industrial parks as catalysts for industrialization. He constructed and commissioned the Governor's Lodge at Annex Onitsha, FMR Customary Court of Appeal Complex, High Court buildings at Nnewi and Ogidi, Judges' quarters at Onitsha. His visionary leadership brought unprecedented transformation to the local government in Anambra State. He made provision for 1.2 billion naira credit facilities to farmers in the state and cleared a 20 million naira debt owed banks as a result of the 2012 flood devastation. Peter Obi's administration purchased 90 buses and taxis for Anis Mass Transit Company. He adopted the best practice in waste disposal and provided over 300 million naira worth of waste evacuation trucks. The Debt Management Office rated Anambra as the least indebted state in Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi handed 75 billion naira to his successor, Mr. Willie Obiano. The credibility and reputation of Peter Obi as a competent visionary leader in public service governance and management of state resources remains undisputable.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're on the second segment of the show, A Town Hall Different. Here we are willing to get into the mud, into the poto-poto, into the poto-poto. This is no longer that English speaking.
This is me cooling my hands down.
Yes, like we are ready to get into the mud.
Okay.
Anyway, on #Wiki, this is from the streets of Twitter. Now #Wiki the hot is bubbling right now, but we'll be having a few things projected from videos. Wiki is a character. I feel like he would do great on reality TV.
As an actor.
Yes.
Oh my.
So what will they try do TV where having different controversial takes about the same matter? It makes a lot of sense. Yes, he will really stress people out, and that was great. Anyway, so in a conference meeting held in Rivers State, Governor Wike told Tinubu, "I'm not campaigning against you, neither am I campaigning for you." Can we have that video projected? Because this one is deep. Can we have the video projected? I am not. Hey, God, I beg.
This man is just a full force. Like you know when Igbo
Supreme Court is being ridiculed to obey Supreme Court order,
you know when Igbo
and we are playing with it. Tomorrow, you will see that nobody will obey any court order. Everybody will. So what? What will happen? I will ask you a question. Why should we obey this? The whole highest court of the land say, hold on, don't do this. And you people in government are playing with it, play politics with it. Who does that? For the first time, I've seen a government procuring opposition to join them to defend their policy. A policy that
must pay you a courtesy call.
It's the Igbo's government. No, it's the Igbo's government. It's unfortunate we have to say this. It's so painful. When we ridicule Supreme Court to this level, where's the hope again? Supreme Court is being ridiculed to obey Supreme Court order, and we are playing with it. Tomorrow, you will see that nobody will obey any court order. Everybody will. So what? What will happen? I will ask you a question. Why should we obey this? The whole highest court of the land say, hold on, don't do this. And you people in government are playing with it, play politics with it. Who does that? For the first time, I've seen a government procuring opposition to join them to defend their policy. A policy that anti-people. I've never seen a thing like this. Do you people really want this election to take place or not? Or you have an agenda to truncate this election? I don't know. Look at what is happening on here today. Edo, Delta. See what is going on. I saw the meeting gathering in Port Harcourt. I had to call my CP. What is going on? I'm not campaigning against you. Neither am I campaigning for you. But the truth must be told.
So basically, in this speech, he went round. Yeah. I'm talking, he touched on the currency redesign, he touched on the conflict that is showing within the ranks of the APC. He talked, even PDP. Yeah. He went round about in everybody's matter, and then he looks at him and was like, oh yeah, you're still here, but I am not campaigning against you, neither am I campaigning for
I needed a band to do the song.
Yeah, like, that is what was missing. That was what was missing. It made a lot of sense.
Because like the way people are just, especially these governors, the way they are just speaking up, you know, it's all like how it used
Did you see how the APC camp looked like?
Everybody was just literally
on the edge.
On the edge, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody in a tweet, somebody said, "Tinubu for regret." This is the way it's going yesterday.
You know, you just gotta give it to the man, Wike. He's quite bold, okay, and he's not afraid of anybody. Okay, so but he has to declare his stand. He cannot just keep sitting on the fence.
I find him a bit too chaotic.
Yes, he's very controversial. Okay, and but there's been rumors that he's supporting Tinubu. You know, Wike at the twilight of his term, late last year, he employed about 1,000 new appointees. Okay, so these are the people now that he wants to use to mobilize other people to move the people towards his direction. And it's very easy, even as he has done in the different videos that we saw him when he was commissioning roads and all of that. He has told them that when the time comes, that they will tell them who to vote for. So that's his machinery. The 1,000 new appointees that he employed, that's how he's going to pass down the message. But the thing is that it's not going to remain a secret, okay? People whisper, and we hear the whispers. And it's already said that he's leaning towards Tinubu, okay?
The honest truth is that we gave a lot of accolades to Wike. I feel he is overrated.
Yes.
First of all, whether you say or the candidate or you make
it is of no consequence. It is of no consequence.
Are taking over. They have taken their mandate and they're moving forward. What he's doing is every 2 weeks you call for media roundtable, call channels, call RI, sit down when you're
talk.
I'm imagining Wike out of power. He will have depression, no? Because the kind of attention that he's seeking, he needs to start a reality show.
He may not be able to cope if he's not in politics, and not just in politics, but in the limelight.
Exactly, being talked about.
Yes.
I don't think necessarily like he has good intention. I don't know the kind of.
He's looking out for himself.
Yes, it's for himself.
He's looking out for himself.
People are saying it's not his business.
It's about him.
He wants you people to pay him attention. I don't like the fact that Nigerians are not getting the memo. They're giving him that attention.
I feel like Nigerians are.
We are. The problem is that he pays the
okay, can we have the next? Can we have the next tweet projected? Because I need you to see the angle that Nigerians are coming from with Wike and the way that they view the things he says. There's this meme here where they're like, Wike is holding. Anyway, no, we go talk. Let's have it projected. Let's have it projected.
Someone said he planned itself.
That was
the way he was holding you and called camera person to come and snap it.
That would be so low.
I said, we can't be like, no be my state, you go buy, can't go your Lagos.
This one is giving no.
You know, like I said earlier, Wike is looking out for himself. He knows that he's going to be out of power very soon. And he's trying to negotiate his next political position. That's all this is all about.
This is all a game for
Wike.
This is all a big game. And I like that Nigerians are not here for games. This is our future we are talking about here. We can't have you start being comedic or just cracking joke every 2 weeks. This is not what we are here for.
But you know the truth? The truth is that Rivers State is for Labour Party.
Period.
When it comes to the presidential elections, okay? When Peter B visited Rivers State for the commissioning, we saw the mammoth crowd that followed him on while he was on that road, taking that walk.
I'm sorry. You know, all of this that happened during Tinubu's campaign in Rivers State.
Really? Yes,
this conference meeting.
It was,
this is why this
yesterday.
is really significant. The fact that this is happening during a campaign that's supposed to sell these candidates to people, and Wike decides that is the most strategic moment to go over all the problems that are happening, to tie APC, PDP into the controversies, and then now say, no, I'm not supporting you, but I'm not against you.
Why do I feel like Wike is not really in support of Tinubu?
I feel he's silently obedient.
Yes, because this is just a strategy, just to cover up.
I am not going to give Wike that much credit.
Right?
Really?
I am not going to give Wike.
Confused.
Pikash, I think you're with me on this one.
Yes.
We are not going to give him that much credit. Okay. Nah, that man is he has played this game with these people, and with them it's always about personal gain. So whether he's silent, Wike.
We don't want to know.
At all.
Can we have the next tweet projected, please? Because Nigerians are hilarious people, and that's why we are still.
There's one just I'm waiting for. I can't.
This one looks like it's going to be really hot. I'm trying to control myself.
I can see Autumn.
Autumn has balls.
Wike can't relate.
Okay, this is Governor of Benue State, Samuel Autumn, at the Obidati Town Hall in Makurdi to officially endorse senior man Peter Obi. Now this is deep, and the person that quoted the tweet was just throwing, some small shade at Wike. The way you're saying this, it's like the thing is sweeting you. Sweeting
at the end of their shabi and everything, they say endorse Peter Obi. Let Wike just come out and say it as it is.
We are here for it.
I think, do you people, this is the theory I have. I feel like Wike, even though he's going to support P2B, or he is already supporting P2B, cannot stand the level of attention Mr. P2B is getting. I don't think Wike is someone that would accept his attention being divided, and now it seems as if Mr. P2B is the number one.
I like how she thinks.
He's a reality star.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like how she thinks.
He should buy a space on
true.
Netflix when he's done as governor.
And he has the money.
I
will definitely watch you.
Moments
Wherever you are, I would watch you. Wow, that's give me high five. Did you just think of that now? Moments with Wike.
I feel like we are giving him a franchise opportunity here, sir.
And
Do not drop it. These
This
consultations that we are dropping.
It actually makes sense, really, because I just feel like this man intended to be an actor before becoming the governor. Really?
Can you even support Peter Obi? Peter Obi does not indulge people's silliness.
Yes.
Peter Obi does not indulge your silliness.
Exactly.
Whether it's financially, this thing of politicians being needlessly generous with money to buy people. Or Peter Obi doesn't have that time. He doesn't have time to pander to your quibbles, anything that is happening in your life or whatever you desire. If it doesn't align with the ideology for moving Nigeria forward, he does not see the need.
This is so true, because Mr. P2B actually said this. I think it was on Arise TV News, where they were asking him, we are seeing that some Labour Party members are deflecting from Labour Party to this party, and Mr. P2B said the same thing. He said, we have a whole lot. That is not my business. I am running for a better Nigeria, for a new Nigeria. Like, he can't be concerning himself with what his party member. He's not here for his party.
Some of them were not originally actually Labour Party members.
They
just came and no shishi, nothing was shared. They moved back again.
They were discouraged.
And actually, that's what they came to do. Nothing was being shared, and they moved back from where they're coming from.
They actually thought Labour Party would be grateful for their presence.
Oh my God, this is something a lot of people are getting wrong, and I'm here for it, because Nigerians they have this very funny entitlement. I don't know what to call it. Exactly, this entitlement.
They believe they are doing Labour Party a favor.
Who asked you, bro? Did we send you
bro.
Did we send you message?
It's bro.
Because at the end of the day, right, we are not. This is not a social media challenge. Obedient movement is not a social media challenge.
There's a lot at stake.
This is our future, for crying out loud. So we need these people to understand that this is not child's play. So if they are playing children play, they should go to one place.
Okay, can we have the next tweet projected? Because you see, this hashtag Wike, I don't know how many thousand tweets I had, but like, people cannot leave Wike from their mouth. But
okay, Wike is trending today.
So that's what he likes now.
Yeah. He's having a field day.
His phone and he paid for it.
He'll be in his room now and he'll be like, I worked for this. Yeah. Everything that is happening right now, I paid for it.
At some point, I think NBC should also guard mainstream media and what they do. You don't just open chat very early in the morning, prime time, and you're talking about Corel. Wike is telling you about his life. He will cross his leg. And when you listen to what he's saying, no substance at all.
I feel like Wike is lonely.
Lonely? No, that's not the point.
The wife is not playing the role.
Okay,
well.
Okay, so this is Dami Adenuga tweeting, Tinubu must have regretted
Abuse anybody. I don't want to campaign here. I want to tell the truth. So today, I don't want to abuse anybody. I don't want to campaign here. I want to tell the truth. So today, I don't want to abuse anybody. I don't want to campaign here. I want to tell the truth. It's because of your character, your belief, your faith, your consistency, that when we came to campaign in Port Harcourt, we must pay you a courtesy call.
It's the Igbo's government. No, it's the Igbo's government. It's unfortunate we have to say this. It's so painful. When we ridicule Supreme Court to this level, where's the hope again? Supreme Court is being ridiculed to obey Supreme Court order, and we are playing with it.
Your Kiniko, because of your Kiniko, and he opens it like, it's the people's government. He said, it's unfortunate we have to say this.
Yes, but
it's you people's government.
He wants to be noticed at every situation. He wants to ride on it, and he wants to be at the top.
Yeah. And he says Tinubu right, because Tinubu is someone that does not know how. Yes, he's very arrogant. So I like Wike. If Wike was a woman, they would have been a perfect couple.
It's the way Tinubu came down from his Emilokon energy, because there's an Emilokon energy where they go, they abuse people, and Tinubu was like, you know what, let's try to reason with this man. Let's see if we can reason with him and invoke his humanity.
Another thing that was really striking for me was the way they were really humbled.
That's what I'm saying.
You saw someone Shetima.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. They let that Emiloko energy.
As in effect.
That man does have a presence.
And then with everything that they did to make sure that Wike knows this is I come in peace situation. He just goes straight to war.
I love that. Violence.
It's really working.
That's why I give it to the man, Wike. You can't just deny his presence, his substance, even maybe as little as it is.
There
is substance. No, for someone to humble in the local. No.
Okay, can we have the next tweet projected, because Nigerians have been busy.
Indeed.
Nigerians have been busy. When will
there's no sentiment. See what happened. So there's no sentiment. See what happened. They said they want to do rally. That's okay. Go and take Adokia Mesimaga. I've given them Adokia Mesimaga last night. Some of these armed robbers in the state thought that we wouldn't know. Abia Sakebo led talks around 12 midnight to go to Transamadi, the land that belongs to River State, and brought bulldozers with Lee Meba to start grading the place. That's where they want to use for presidential rally tomorrow. I said, no, go back to stadium. You say in one stadium, no be so. Now so.
Calm down. This is what I'm saying about the Wike effect. Do you know, I was saying it this morning on the show, that out of the 36 states of Nigeria, River State was the only state that PDP did not have a presidential campaign.
Wow.
because of Wiki.
But somehow he attacked, so he was accused.
Yeah.
He was attacking the PDP state chairman.
Yes.
In fact, the bullets in the vehicle I saw.
Yes, Sekibo. Yeah. That's the person that he mentioned in the video.
He mentioned that he even heard where somebody called the governor and was complaining to him about what happened to the PDP state chairman. And right on the phone, the governor made comments that if he caught him there, he wouldn't have been on that TV talking. So it was a direct.
No, do you think that was the governor speaking?
I don't know.
I don't think
that's
that
what
was
the man said on live TV. He said he called the IG, he has complained to anybody that could listen. His friends have sent 3 bulletproof cars to him. Like, I saw the video, of that vehicle. I said, I think somebody needs to talk to Wike. Somebody needs to talk to
Ekene, River State is boiling, and it's a very crime-prone state.
It is.
Okay, so, and then there is a power tussle in River State.
He created the power tussle.
You cannot be stronger than the sitting governor. Okay, and at the end of the day, they had to give in to that because
it's
they didn't have their...
not his mandate. When you say you're stronger than Wike, what we're supposed to be saying is you cannot be stronger than the
you see what Wike used to do. Wike have entire year now. Can you see?
Yes, I'm
entire year now.
No, not really.
Let's yeah, we understand that though. But so let's look at the next tweet. This is from Peter Obi himself.
Oh, my daddy, my daddy.
The way this man just
He
tweets
said,
and the way he talks.
He said, may we, for the sake of our nation, take such anger to the polls on February 25th. That is the only way to end the present suffering. This is a bam. I was going to say this is a bam moment.
It just melted my heart. I was really boiling with the whole Wike thing.
Exactly.
But that tweet just, softened the whole thing.
He's such a wise man.
Oh.
I keep saying it. He knows how to respond to people. He knows how to talk. You know when they say a soft words turns away the wrath of a king. Mr. Peter Obi knows how to use soft words.
Yeah.
Like he studied mass communication in school.
Yeah.
It's not mass communication.
I'm joking. He must have studied mass
philosophy
communication.
for us.
Yeah, he did philosophy.
He's not by philosophy.
He's by philosophy right
He's
there.
not by philosophy.
But the guy is really wise.
Yes, exactly.
He's really wise.
Okay, so let's have the next, the next something we've gathered from the internet projected. Let's analyze this.
Come on, go where?
Things will change. We could not expect say you ever defect or come out from PDP.
Come on, go where?
Things will change. We could not expect say you ever defect or come out from PDP.
Come on, go where?
Things will change. We don't say it happen.
I get malaria. My cancer dey fine. Why they talk like that? I get malaria. When they easy to treat. My woman got cancer. Why go buy immediately? Which party? APC. I have no idea talk like that. Party we don't kill Nigeria. Where we go now? Every fight one inside my PDP.
We could not expect.
He's talking about the APC, right? Yeah. Why do we still think that this man is in support of APC?
This is from years. This is from a while back, and then they were like, nobody would think you. The people were surprised you didn't defect from PDP or something like that. And he's like, defects go where? That he has malaria. That he will not leave the malaria he has and go to meet cancer.
That was harsh.
He said APC people who don't kill Nigeria.
That one got me there.
Remembers his statements.
Exactly.
Because these politicians
It's going to come back for him.
They do a lot of talking.
It's about them. It's about their self-interest. Okay, so look at FFK. At one time he was bashing the APC. Today he's defending the APC.
Today he's calling someone a witch and other things on behalf of the APC. He said the enemy is old. Did you see that? We did a show on that.
Yes, no.
Wow.
He's now recanting his statements now.
Releasing apologies. Yes. It's pathetic.
I feel like anybody will say anything depending on who is paying more.
Exactly.
It's just about money politics.
Yes.
That's
Where
it.
belief is.
Okay, so we have this clip stored. I think it's from a rally, and apparently the national anthem.
Oh my God! This is the one Pikachu has been waiting for. I have balance for Pikachu. Just balance.
If nobody would do it, I will do it.
Pika, this must be your favorite. Oh my God.
Pika has been waiting for this moment the whole night.
Anthem! Now the national anthem! Now the national anthem! Now the national anthem!
We need to see this.
You know,
because
guys, this is it.
Guy.
I think we should change it though, because I don't know why we're doing it like this.
I think this is better. Yes, it's solidarity. This is better.
Wakanda.
I just wonder how the national anthem inspired the lifting of hands.
Are you asking me?
It's
Are you
crazy.
asking
the way they did like this.
Shouted, now the national anthem, and he thought he had to leave his hand. The way the lady shouted it himself.
You would have lifted your hand.
It's not his fault.
It's not really his fault, but this is the highlight of my day.
Exactly.
This is the highlight of my day.
The most hilarious thing for me will always be when he's doing these things and they now come and nudge him a bit like, take this, okay, or like behave yourself. Or when they'll be whispering in his, there are some they'll be whispering and you'll be like, you can see that he doesn't even want to listen.
Exactly, that's what the most. Like, why are you even, someone is trying to correct you or something. Sometimes I feel ashamed for these people, because I would never be part of this whole thing going on.
So he doesn't even accept correction?
Yes, he would even voice out that these people are stopping me. Why are you guys stopping me?
Yeah.
You know, we should allow him now. Allow him be himself.
Jagaban.
They are not giving him space.
You know, the thing is that the man gaffes a lot. So each time he's on stage, there are people whispering, telling him, talking to him.
Manage
anybody watching, even in this particular video, people are talking to him too. So there's always this distraction.
It's like they're around him like this, manage him.
You know.
They're managing him consistently. He's being managed every minute. Like,
but how long
I have
will this
never
continue?
seen a clip where he's not managed. And then it makes me begin to wonder, if you elect this kind of person as your president, would there be an independent, logical mind ruling you? Or will it be council decisions by a set? We will miss Buhari.
If Buhari
enters,
at least Buhari is coherent.
Yeah.
He can follow a line of thought, okay? Even though his speech is not that great. But he can maintain a line of thought.
Bala Blue is a different story.
He can't.
You know the one that even pains me the most? Okay. I don't know who they sent to go and defend the Bala Blue something. I don't know this man. And he was defending that
it was doctor.
Thank you. What's the meaning?
Can you imagine?
I don't even
on live TV, something that was captured on live TV.
They make us look insane. They make us look insane.
That's what APC is here for. APC is here to insult your intelligence every day of the week, 24/7.
Doesn't make sense.
It's really sad.
It's not at all. And then you know, when you say okay, Buhari, like the Buhari story now, and then for real, you know, we're already complaining about the government right now, but God forbid, God forbid times 1 million that Tinubu becomes president of Nigeria. My sister, the ticket that you will see,
I cannot even imagine.
You have not seen it before.
You will run to Ghana. Even
if it's Togo, my dear, I will run.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, I feel like we had a great time.
Yeah. You feel we did?
I feel in me that we had a great time. Thank you so much, guys. Pikash, the beautiful Jessica, the handsome Pikash. Let me just let me emphasize the handsome.
Oh, please.
No, it's
I have to. Valentine's was hard for me. Valentine's was hard for me. I have to strategize so that next year, because am I lying?
Wow. Okay. What's happening here? Pikash is blushing. I can see you turning pink.
I don't understand what's going on.
We go very soon.
Wow.
I mean, who have flash shoots my shots here?
Yes, shoot it at weekend.
No, it's not my time.
It's not your time.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Oh, right.
I don't like people that are loud.
Yeah.
Okay then. Ekene, you and I are like regulars. There's no need to say thank you, but thank you, Sha. Shabron, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I hope we all had a swell time because we know that we did. Exactly. And leave comments for us on our social media. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we are on TikTok, we are on Twitter at Obidati Family TV. Tell us something, anything. Tell us your opinions. Share. Give us gist. We like it. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Oluyole Bukoluwa Christabel, and this is, as always, Obidati Family TV. Good night.